If you are one of the 9 people who haven't seen The Mandalorian, you should probably go watch it because I'm going to talk about it in this video. Hey guys, I'm Wheeze. Welcome to the channel. Subscribe and like and whatever. I'm so small. I want an audience. I wish people were interested in me. I'm writing books, I'm making YouTube, and I'm podcasting with friends. I wish anyone cared. I have dreams too. Just because I'm doing something creative doesn't mean I'm less than a doctor or a lawyer. I matter too. I have feelings. I just want... Star Wars was always my favorite thing growing up. While anime and other hobbies have made me less obsessed with the franchise, I still try to watch every movie and show and still read some of the books. I used to have a goal of owning and reading every book of the new canon, but that's definitely not happening. With the success of The Mandalorian on Disney+, it's no surprise that Lucasfilm is making many more Star Wars shows for the streaming service. What may be a surprise is how many they are making, and there are some smaller Star Wars projects that most people glanced over that you might not be aware of. I'm going over all of it here. First, Obi-Wan. This was rumored for such a long time, and there's been so much hype for it. I'm honestly not the most excited for this show. It's not that I'm expecting it to be bad, and it will be awesome to see Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan again, but I'm worried about the feeling like they forced a story into a spot where there really wasn't a place for one. Mostly, I have no idea what to expect, which could make this a great experience for me. It's not that I hate the idea of the show, I'm just not super excited for it. Although once it gets closer to release, I'm sure I will be hyped. I know Hayden Christensen is supposed to be back as well, but this is set during the time Anakin is Darth Vader, so it's not something I'm super excited about unless you do flashbacks to him during the Clone Wars or something, which would be really cool. I do have a lot of nostalgia for these actors. I've always been a fan of the prequels, flaws and all, because they were the first Star Wars movies I saw as a kid. This show is set to start filming early 2021, so about now actually. I'm guessing we'll see it out late 2022 or early 2023, depending on how long this series is. There's no official release date. Next we have Ahsoka. If you don't know who Ahsoka is, she was originally created for the Clone Wars animated show and was in some of the seasons of Rebels. She was an infamously hated character when she was first revealed, but after some great character development, she has become one of the most beloved Star Wars characters. We know at least a little bit about the setup for this. In the Mandalorian episode where Mando meets Ahsoka, we get to see what she is up to after the events of Rebels, and it seems she's just going around the galaxy helping out people fighting evil like usual, but at the end she name drops Admiral Thrawn, asking the villain of the episode where he is. So we know she is looking for Thrawn, one of the best antagonists in all of Star Wars, by the way. Ezra's story is deeply linked to Thrawn, and Sabine's story is linked to Ezra, so this will probably be, or at least set up, the sequel to Rebels. I'm excited for this. I've wanted a Rebels sequel for a while, but I would have actually preferred this to be animated. I think live action Ahsoka was really good, but it still just feels a little off without Ashley Eckstein's voice and slightly different design of the character. Overall, I trust Dave Filoni to deliver a good story. As far as I know, this is currently being written, so I'm guessing it'll be released late 2023. Rangers of the New Republic, a spin-off of Mandalorian. I would love for this show to be a 1 Adam 12 or cop style show showing the small policing duty of the New Republic officers, but I'm guessing it'll be a lot more than that. I'm guessing Cara Dune will be a big part of it. I have almost no expectations for this show, so we will see when it gets here. Also, no expected release date. I have no idea. Probably sometime around when Ahsoka comes out. Book of Boba Fett. That scene at the end of Mando Season 2 where Boba Fett just takes out everyone and takes over Jabba's old palace and sits in the chair. This is gonna be great. Tamara Morrison is fantastic as Boba Fett and has some of the best lines in Mandalorian. Book of Boba Fett is set to release December 2021. Mando Season 3. Supposed to be in production as soon as Boba Fett is finished. Mando has been really good, and I'm excited to see where it is taken after Grogu's story arc has completed. There is a lot with Bo-Katan and retaking Mandalore for them to continue. The weaponsmith from Season 1 is still around. Will she come back and be part of it? I'm a fan of the show, and I'm excited for more. Supposed to be coming out after Book of Boba Fett. I'm guessing sometime 2022. If you'd like a video where I talk about all of my thoughts of Mandalorian, subscribe and tell me in the comments, because I might do that sometime and I have some interesting thoughts on it. I don't just love the show. I think it's not even the best Star Wars show. Anyways, continue the video. Andor, hype for this. Rogue One is my favorite Disney Star Wars movie by far, and even pretty high up on just all Star Wars movies. This has been pitched as a spy thriller in Star Wars, which sounds awesome. K2SO was amazing, and Andor was a pretty great character. I'm super excited for this series. I'm thinking it's gonna be pretty awesome. Andor is set to come out 2022. Lando? This is a show apparently. I don't really know anything about this. Donald Glover did a fantastic job in Solo, so I expect to see him again. Cool. I like Lando. Whatever. Who knows when this will come out? Probably 2023 or 2024. The Acolyte. This sounds cool. Supposed to be about Sith in the era when Sith are the most extinct, which is the High Republic. The era before the pre-Clone Wars era. There's a bunch of comics and books in this era, which they have recently started releasing, so I'm guessing there will be a lot of connections. I like a show focusing on the bad guys, so this will probably be right up my alley. No idea when this is coming out. I'm guessing it could be a finale and wrap up most of the storytelling in this era, so it could come out very far in the future after more of the novels and comics are out. 2024? An animated droid story? That's a thing? What the heck? The Bad Batch. This is a continuation of Clone Wars with its style of animation. I like the Bad Batch arc in Clone Wars, but they weren't my favorite characters. Having it take place during Order 66 sounds awesome, and the trailer looked really good, so I'm really excited for this too. Bad Batch is supposed to be out this year, 2021. Last, we have Star Wars Visions. Heck yes. This channel is supposed to be focused on Star Wars and anime, so this series of animated short films with some of the best anime producers making it sounds so freaking awesome. I am so excited for this. Also out this year, 2021, but I hope they make this a continuous thing. Supposed to have 10 short films, so maybe it'll release one a month and then do the same thing in like 2023 or something. I just want more of this. It sounds so cool, and it would be awesome to have a Star Wars thing that is separate from everything else with a fresh perspective that comes out regularly. Doubt it will happen like this, but I can dream. Those are all of the announced Star Wars TV shows coming to Disney Plus that I'm aware of. If I missed any, let me know, but I'm pretty sure I got all of them. They will definitely be announcing more, I'm sure, and a lot of these series will probably have sequels, so we have a ton of Star Wars stuff to look forward to in the future. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something or realized that a show was coming out that nobody talked about because it's coming out so far in the future, or it was just kind of name dropped and they didn't do anything else, so people are just like, oh, cool. I know most people didn't talk about Visions like at all. They were just like, sure, whatever. But it is right up my alley. I love anime and I love Star Wars. That's what this channel is, so super hyped for that. And it's coming out this year, so I'll probably do videos specifically on that. So like and subscribe for that. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. A little bit different than what my content will probably normally be, but I wanted to talk about this, and that's what my channel is. Just me wanting to talk about stupid random stuff. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this is any good. I will see you some. I will talk to you later. Janya.